Hi, I'm Steve, and that is Robbie, and this is Robbie's guitar. Robbie's guitar is a Squire Strat, made by Fender. Made in China with the cheapest ingredients humanly possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to completely take it apart, and we're going to put some really good parts in it. Most notably, we're going to take it apart, we're going to put a humbucker in it, and we're going to paint it. We haven't decided what we're going to paint it yet. Robbie seems to like the blue. I don't like blue. Or I think it should be white with black stripes, but you know, that's just me. So anyhow, this guitar is going to go through a transformation. I'll catch up in a little bit. Okay, with the back panel off, we can see our springs, which are going to come out next. And we'll go from there. Okay, so it's been a couple minutes. Strings are off. And this guy is just one massive piece. And he comes out, although he's wired to this guy right here, so we got to pull him out too. So we're going to go ahead and do that. All right, so it's been another minute, and as you can see, this all comes out as one big, huge piece, and we can go ahead and keep that intact, although we are going to replace that bottom pickup for a humbucker, which means we're going to have to cut the pick guard and make room for it. So, but for now, we're going to separate the guitar from the neck, and we're going to go to work on getting rid of this hideous, cheap, ugly,
it's not cheap, ugly, hideous,
blue, yucky stuff. Yeah. Okay, it's only been a few minutes and we're down to the bare body. And now it's time to get rid of this blue paint. Bye-bye, blue paint. I'm just scraping it out. But yeah, I can't do it with one hand. Well, I'd be lying if I said that was easy. It was not easy. And it took probably at least 90 minutes, maybe a couple hours, I'm not sure which. But done getting the blue paint off, and now I'm going to move over to sanding and further refine this thing. So that's what it looks like right now, before sanding. So here we are after a couple of hours of sanding, and it is nice and smooth and ready for primer and whatever paint we decide to put on it. Okay, so it's time to put a finish on this thing, and we decided not to paint it at all. We're going to stain it. And in order to stain it, we're going to hit it with this first, pre-stain, and then we're going to hit it with stain, and then we're going to hit it with polyurethane. Okay, so this is where we're at now. Okay, it has been a bunch of hours. I decided I hated the way it looked with that stain on it. So I completely gave up, sanded the whole thing down to bare wood again, and just applied polyurethane. So the polyurethane is still wet. So I'm hoping it keeps this color. Okay, so it's been a few days, and I've got several coats of the polyurethane, and at this point it's been over 72 hours since the last coat was put on. And today is an exciting day because today is the day that the new bridge and the pickups and some of the other items that I ordered on Amazon will be arriving, so I'll be able to start building this guitar. All right, so the transformation is complete from the cheap blue that we started with on this Squire by Fender. All right, so here's the guts to our Squire guitar. And as you can tell, it's got 3 pickups. Bridge pickup, middle pickup, and a neck pickup. And my goal here is to upgrade this Squire. I've already done a considerable amount of work on the body, but as far as the rest of the guitar is concerned, I want to show you something. This is the original bridge, and I wish that you could feel it, but it's not very substantial. This is a $24 replacement. It is an authentic Fender bridge, and look at the size difference. Look at that. Thing's a monster compared to this. As a matter of fact, it's so big it'll stick out the back of the guitar. I've heard of some people filing it down. I'm not going to do that at this point. I'm just going to let it stick out for now. But take a look at what I think it was 24 bucks buys you. So anyhow, so we're going to upgrade the bridge, and we're going to go from these cheapo pickups to some DiMarzios for the neck and the middle. So anyhow, this one is a DiMarzio specifically made for the neck. This one's a DiMarzio specifically made for the mid, and for the replacement for the bridge pickup, the creme de la creme, a genuine handmade Pariah humbucker that was actually developed specifically to recapture the Eddie Van Halen sound from the first few albums. So that baby's going to be going into here. And I've also purchased a new pick guard. And because I did so much work on that wooden guitar, I got a see-through one. And it actually had single pickups for all three, so I routed enough space for two. So I don't know how that's going to end up looking. And it still has the plastic coating on it, so I hope that's what is causing that fuzzy look, and hopefully when I take the plastic coating off it'll be nice and clear. So I'm going for a look in a guitar that I haven't seen anybody else have, or at least not that I've seen, with the clear pick guard and the just natural wood. So we'll see how that looks. But right now we've got some desoldering to do, and essentially what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna swap out these pickups for the new ones. So I've removed all the guts from the old pickguard. I needed the hardware for the new pickups, and I'll get ready to start installing this on my new pickguard. Here's our first one. So far, so good.
All right, I am ashamed to say I made a rookie mistake. Battery ran out on the camera and I didn't even realize it. You did miss a couple of parts. Really, the main thing you missed was the humbucker went in fine. The rest of the electronics just went in. This really is not that hard. Just basically soldered everything back the way it was that I found it, and put the pick guard on. So you kind of missed that part. You missed the screwing down of the pick guard. And I strung it, so it's pretty much ready to go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run over to my buddy Brian's. Brian's an accomplished musician, and we'll put it in his capable hands and let him play so that you can hear what it sounds like.
Hey everybody, Steve here, and as you know, we've already gone through the video in terms of how to take a cheap Squire and upgrade it, and this is it right here. And I think I've mentioned this a number of times. I don't play. I build stuff. I don't know how to play. So I got my good friend here, Brian HARTZOG, who has his own YouTube channel. Brian, what's your remind everybody what your YouTube channel is?
Don't know. I think it's Brian Hartzog. Yes.
All right, so that's HARTZOG.
Correct.
And Brian's going to
I'll check right after this to make sure.
We'll put it in the description of the video.
All right.
So anyhow, Brian is going to play for us. Don't forget all of the parts that we used to upgrade this Squire. You can pick all this stuff up on Amazon. Links below. So I'm going to get out of the way, and I'm going to turn it over to Brian and let him shred on. We need a name for this guitar.
We do.
Should we call it Woody?
Nice.
Woody.
Okay, it's pretty late, back at the house now, and some final thoughts. You know, having played this thing before and after the upgrade, one of the things that stands out the most, obviously, is the pickups. These DiMarzio pickups have, the two have a nice, crisp, clean sound, and the differentiation between those and the humbucker is night and day. It's kind of cool to have all of them in one guitar, whereas with the Squire, all three pickups just kind of sounded the same. Upgrade is definitely noticeable, and I am looking forward to my guitar journey, learning how to play it.
So I'm switching out those capacitors for these capacitors. These are orange drop caps. This is a .047, which is going to go with the 250 pot to run my neck and middle. And this is a .22, which is going to go with the 500 pot, which is my humbucker. All right, so we've got a little bit of a real estate problem, but we're just going to kind of get rid of some wood here and get rid of some wood here, and we'll be good to go.
Now, as you all know, I'm an uber beginner. I think I'm better at building the shit than I am playing the shit. So I got Grant here, a good buddy of mine who is actually one of my guitar mentors. So I'm going to get out of the way and let Grant play. I wish he had a YouTube channel to plug. He does not have a YouTube channel to plug, but hopefully I can help him change that. And if and when he does get a channel up and running, I will include a link to his channel as well. All right, I'm going to get out of the way and just let him jam. Thanks so much. So, all right, I'm Steve checking out. This is Grant. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember, subscribe, like, comment, stick around, because I actually do have 862 ideas for more videos. Till then, see ya.